Hey, my name is Ryan with Shoe, and today I'm unboxing Red Wing's newest Iron Ranger. It's their newest colorway that you can buy at least here in the United States, and I think this Iron Ranger is the most versatile one you can buy. So now I'll unbox it, show you around the boot, and then we'll try it on. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy. I'm always excited for getting new Iron Rangers. I've had 3 pairs of Iron Rangers in the past, and they're great boots. Now I know for a lot of guys and gals in the boot world, the Iron Ranger is more of a stepping stone, and a stepping stone to maybe get to Trumans or Nicks. But I think Iron Rangers are great as they are. I mean, they could be a great grail boot, so to speak. And when I saw this new color come out, I thought I had to try it out. I have to see if it's something that is going to be as versatile as it seems, because I don't really have an olive color boot. Now they call this the Alpine. It's the 8078. Of course, my Iron Ranger size 12D. Nothing different about the box. You've probably seen 1,000 Iron Ranger unboxings on YouTube, so nothing special there. But what's special is this color, which to my eye is like an olive green. So there's the boot. Now, Iron Rangers, oh, that's interesting. So this is the first time I've ever gotten an Iron Ranger that came with a black Vibram sole. Usually the 8085 and the 8111s come with that brown one. So that looks nice. There's also this, seems like a different color stitching on top there. It's like a green stitching, and then you're not getting the shiny nickel hardware like you normally would get. So just an overall pretty unique looking Iron Ranger. Let's see, let's see the pull up on the leather. There is some pull up. We know that. Oh, look at the inside of that. Wow, it's totally different. All right, so this is a pretty unique boot, and then the tongue is different from the actual boot, because that is green on the inside, and the tongue, oh, look at that, it's like it's stained. Very interesting. They stain the inside of the leather, maybe just to make it look better. But like I was saying, I think Iron Rangers are great boots. They don't come with the midsole. A lot of heritage guys, they want to advance to a midsole and a leather stacked heel, and that's true. That's nice to have. But the veg tan insole is so thick, it's going to do what you need to do 95% of the time. And so the Iron Ranger still is a great looking boot. Now this leather is it's interesting to me. I guess I've never had their black boots, so maybe it's similar to that. But let's get the other one out. What's this? Little inspection. Thank you, Jody, for inspecting the boots. Here we go again. It was interesting, you have that green leather upper, which has got a little bit of a weird crease there. Then you have the natural welt and then the black outsole. So this is a super unique boot, that's for sure. Not going to be for everyone. But what I think is going to be nice about this is how versatile it is. Now, of course, you wouldn't wear it with a suit. Now, you see how you can see the exposed edges here? That is a little bit different looking, because you've got more of a leather, natural leather, and then that is just, you see a lot of the white from what I'm assuming is the chrome tan nature of the boot. Let me get that out of the way. Now let's talk about why I think this boot is going to be so versatile. In just a minute I'll try these on, but we'll just look over the quality control of the boot. So first you have a little bit of a wrinkle here, and I got you in some better light, in some natural light, and that doesn't really bother me. That's going to happen after a couple of wears. The stitching's really good. Now it doesn't have that, Red Wings, they have the Puritan stitching, whatever it's called, the 3 rows of stitching, but it doesn't have that white stitch that Red Wing is known for. So I'm kind of got mixed feelings about this boot, honestly. The leather, you can see, is almost like a T-core because of how it is so pale in the center and then coated on top, so it kind of lightens up at the toe. Doesn't look too bad. You've got, of course, the heel rand. The quality control is pretty good. I mean, Red Wing isn't known for being like a super finished boot or super refined boot. I mean, it's gonna have rough edges all around it, and that's kind of what you're getting with Red Wing, at least with their Iron Rangers. I mean, these boots are made to use, and now looking through the camera, they're greener than they're appearing on camera. So what they're looking like, or they're greener on camera, they're looking very military inspired at the moment. But why I think these will be versatile is because you can wear these, of course, with any selvage denim. This green, dark forest green will look good with that. But you can also wear them with black. If you have black denim or black chinos, I think they would look really good, especially bringing in that black sole. And then, of course, you can wear them with any khaki chino. So I really do think this is a super versatile color. And then the fact that the hardware doesn't pop off like it does on the normal Iron Rangers makes it a little bit more subdued. So I think you can, not that I would ever dress these up, but you can definitely dress them up more than the other pairs of Iron Rangers. That's kind of a bad welt joint. Can you see that? It's like sticking up. That's okay though. I mean, it's an Iron Ranger built in Red Wing, Minnesota. Just a good boot. These are like cast to break in, but it's a good like first boot to break in because you go through a lot with getting these molded to your feet. Once they do, they're going to be comfortable for a long time. So let me switch over. We'll try these on, walk around in them, and see what they look like on foot. To be honest, I'm fighting back some pretty disappointing feelings about these boots. Of course, because this does seem to be like a paint. There is some imperfections in the welt. There is an imperfection there where there just isn't any paint. I mean, I know it's ticky-tack. But the laces too, the laces are just like, I don't know if this is normal with laces, but they're just like cut and like maybe burned. It's not, there's no cap at the end of them. That's just not a big deal. The tongues of these boots are like two different leathers. So this boot is darker and it's more pliable, it's softer. This boot it's a little bit lighter and it's way more rigid. So I don't know, it just, after taxes and everything, of course shipping is free, these are like $390, so $400. So I love my 8085s, my 8111s. I didn't have any of these issues with. These are not factory seconds, these are factory firsts. The stitching looks good, but there is a ton of glue on the sole, which I haven't had that happen either. I've had a little bit of glue. Let's see, look at all that glue. Which, I mean, that will rub off. I mean, that's simple stuff, but it's just not quite the same as the last pair I bought. So I'm a 13D on the Brannick. These are 12D, and they fit great. They fit just right. The laces are kind of cool because they're like a green and black, but I don't know what's the deal. I don't think that's gonna last very long like that. Get them laced up here. Not very long either. Okay. This is weird, but we're gonna make it work. Definitely not as happy as I've been with my other Red Wings, but still it's a great looking boot. I do love that color. Now I don't wear, something's in there. Oh, well look at this. Black leather laces. I had no idea those were even in there. I think for breaking in purposes, these laces will work a little bit better, but I do think that's kind of nice. Get you black leather laces. All right. Oh man, okay. So this one feels really good. This seam is digging into my foot a little bit. Okay, all right. Let's just go with this. This leather is different from what I would say more natural leathers of the other boots I have. I mean, I've never had the black Iron Ranger, so maybe I assume it's the same as that. We're not gonna do that last one, so we have a little bit more to tie to. But I do love the color, and I love how you have the natural welt to contrast. Let's see how this looks. Pretty stiff, as you can imagine. Iron Rangers are stiff. You just know that too. They seem stiffer, the uppers seem stiffer than their other leathers that I've had. Again, the 8111 and the 8085. But I'm definitely no Red Wing expert, so if there's a Red Wing expert watching, comment your thoughts on this leather. If it is stiffer than the other leathers. So I'm feeling kind of mixed about these right now. Red Wing, they do have a great return policy, so that's always a nice thing to keep in mind. I can return these if I really want, but I'm gonna have to sit with these for a little bit, see how I like them. But you know, $390 after tax and everything, it's pretty steep, but it is a good boot that will last forever. And you can see without those nickel hardware, it is a little bit dressier. But thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really appreciate you guys subscribing and watching, and I'll see you on the next one.